Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Wendy here from Toonpish Crafts and I hope you're doing okay. Now for the longest time, ever since I started doing resin, I've been looking for a decent red mica powder. You can find the liquids and you can find pastes, but a mica powder in red is really difficult to find. This is the red that I'm looking for. Just red. You may have seen the snail that I did recently. I used red foil and the red was stunning, and I just think I'm gonna have to try and find a red. Now I've had a lot of people say try this, try this, try this, but some of the pigments you can't get in the UK, and if you can, you're paying through the nose for taxes and for shipping. So I went online, I've searched and searched and searched, and I actually bought about 20 different reds to try and get the perfect red. Now, some of them came through and some of them were definitely pink. Some of them were definitely maroon. I'm not looking for maroon, orange, burgundy, pink, brown. I'm just looking for red. I think that was easy, wouldn't you? Anyway, I'm going to do a quick video on trying out these reds and see if we can actually find one that is red. Let's have a look. So to start with, I thought I'd show you some of the ones that came through that were definitely not in my red category. This one from Shimmer is called Crimson Red. To me, that isn't crimson. And just for you online UK, do red satin pigment. They do another red that was out of stock that I couldn't buy, but this satin just wasn't cutting it. I bought some ruby red neon. I think that was from eBay. Again, pink. And although I did try a couple of eye candy pigments, this one I have used before and I know it's pink. And the big red from a box set that I bought from Amazon is definitely pink to me. And finally, Pearl-X Scarlet. Now I've had this for a long time and I could never understand why it was orange. But, you know, it is what it is. So I chose 12 colours that I thought looked red. And I'm going to be using Let's Resin for this test. It's going to be done as scientifically as I possibly can. It's one lot of resin I've made. And I'm going to be using one mould with 12 different half circles. First one is Handmade Supplies from Etsy, and it's in the colour Scarlet. Now I'm going to whiz through this as quickly as I possibly can, but I'm trying to let you know where each of the colours come from, and I'm using the same amount of mica in each cup. There is roughly 19 ml of resin in each cup, though some of them did seem a little short, but I did my best. But really, we're just interested in the results, aren't we? Number 2 is Crimson Red from COSMETIC Pigments on Etsy. And this is one that I've actually had for a while. And I don't know why I haven't used it. It's been stuck in the back of my drawer. You know what it's like. As I'm only putting a tiny amount of mica in each of these cups, some of them do seem quite thin, but it's only a tiny amount of mica. Number 3 is Craft GEEK Red. Now I found this on Amazon and they've only got about 5 or 6 colours. They're quite nice sized tubs as well at a quite reasonable price. So I had to try it. So when I had all these colours land on my doorstep, you get high hopes for some of them, don't you? And this was one of them. So this is the SOAPERY Red, and I bought it from Amazon, but I think they're on Etsy as well. And straight away it looks pink to me, but mica does change colour sometimes in resin. So we just have to wait and see. And I was starting to think, what red is it I'm actually looking for? So number 5 is Hemway Red, and I bought that directly from Hemway. I don't like these packets, however, and I do tend to decant any of these types of packet because they're so difficult. You get mica everywhere and I'm starting to get a mess. So number 6 is Jenflow systems, and I bought this from Etsy. I'd never heard of them before, and the packet was huge. But again, one of those awful packets that I'd end up decanting. And it looks quite pink to me, but we'll see. So number 7 is Bay Essence Soap Company Fluorescent Red. I bought some of this from Amazon as well as Etsy, and I didn't realise I'd bought the same one. So I had 2 packets of this. But I did have high hopes for this because it really did look red. So this one has a really easy name, WTRCSV Red, and I got it from Amazon. I mean, the name is just annoying, but the colour is really red. So this is another one I'm hopeful for. So this is Eye Candy MOMO Red, and they do other reds. I've only tried 2, and I do plan to get different ones in the future. This one does seem a little pink to me. So this is Apothecary UK Kremer Studio Bright Red, and it came from Etsy. The bag was not good, but you can decant bags, can't you? Did seem really red though. Number 11 is ROLIO Pigments Scarlet, and I got this from Amazon in a box set, and I found the red in there. Now by this point the resin was really thickening up, so I had to move quite quickly. I still tried to give it a generous stir though. And number 12, the final one, was Let's Resin Crimson. It came in a box set of 36 colours, and it's a great starting pack, so I thought I'd give it a go too. Why not throw it in the test? All the colours I'm using here will be listed in the description box below. So once I'd mixed all the micas and poured them all, I then gave them a squirt of isopropanol alcohol and left them to cure. Yeah. 24 hours later, and I could see the results. Now I did write on the back of each one so I could remember which one they were. And first out is Handmade Supplies Scarlet, which does have a slight pinky tint to it. Number 2, however, looks red to me. That does look spot on red. It has a shimmer too, which is lovely. Number 3 is Craft Greek Red, and that has a slight pinkiness to it, although it was one of the ones I thought was going to be quite a high contender. The Soapery Fiery Red definitely has a pink shimmer. Now it's a nice pink shimmer, but it's not what I'm looking for. Number 5, Hemway Red, is quite a light red. It's very orangey. Again, beautiful colour, not what I'm looking for. Number 6 was Jenflow Systems Metallic Red, really quite pinky that one, beautiful shimmer though. Number 7, this was Bay Essence Soap Company, the Fluorescent Red, and that is spot on the red I was looking for, but there's no shimmer to it whatsoever. Number 8, WTRCSV Red, absolutely gorgeous red, with a shimmer, a little bit light but gorgeous. Number 9, Eye Candy MOMO Red, definitely has a gorgeous shimmer to it, but it's pink. Number 10, and this is Kremer Studio Light Red. It is a beautiful red. It is light, but there's no shimmer whatsoever. Number 11, ROLIO Scarlet. That's from the box set, and again, beautiful colour, but it has a pinky shimmer to it. And the last one, Let's Resin Crimson. Again, gorgeous colour, but a pinky shimmer. So I think, to be honest with you, my favourite is that, and that is Fluorescent Red. That is absolutely spot on red, without a question. However, it's got none of the shimmer, so you might as well just use liquid. The shimmery ones, what do I think is redder? I think that one's really good actually, and that one is number 8, which is, yeah, the WTRCSV Red. And I think that one is actually really, really good. That one, and that's nice. It's a little bit bitty. It's got, but yeah, but it's nice. It's got no shimmer to it though. And that one is a high contender, if I can pick it up, which is Cosmetic Pigments Crimson. And that's not bad. Not bad at all. A little bit pinky, but not bad. So that one's definitely a winner, but it's got none of the shimmer to it. That one I think is my favourite. What do you think? Which one do you like? It's difficult to see because they all look. That's definitely pink. That's pink. That's pink. That's pink. That's got a pink tint to it. That's got an orange tint to it. That is a little bit pinky. That one's pinky. So the reds that I can see are really good. Oh, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Those two have no shimmer to them. Even though I like them as red, there's no shimmer. None whatsoever. Which is kind of defeating the object of using mica. So out of the micas that I've tried in this experiment, those two are the winners, which are Cosmetic Pigments Crimson, and that one is 8, which is WTRCSV Red. And I bought that from Amazon. And they're very similar actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two are red. So all that was recorded on the day. Since recording that little voiceover there, I decided to add 2 reds together. My favourite, absolute favourite, was Fluorescent Red, but it had no shimmer, so I added it together with the WTRCSV Red and mixed them with a 50-50 mix to see how it would come out. And I absolutely love the results of those 2 colours mixed together. It's spot on for me. You can see my red phone case matches it almost perfectly, and that's what I was looking for. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope it's helped you in some way. Come back and see me next week, because you never know what I'm going to be up to. I never know what I'm going to be up to. Have a great week, happy crafting, and bye for now.